You have heard so much about him, but in a few minutes you're going to hear from him. What's up with that?
Talk to me. Say something.
Come a little bit right here.
Tell me what's really going on.
Hey, what's up? What's going on, y'all? How y'all be? Welcome to Stargell's World. I'm your host, the Bonafide G, certified true, Atlanta, Georgia born, coming to you straight out of Burlington, North Carolina. Not afraid to yell out what's real, nor speak what I feel. Carlos Stargell, the last. Cause after they made me, excuse me.
Come on. Yeah.
Birthday shout outs. Everybody whose birthday today, February the 10th. Happy birthday and may God bless you with many, many more. And shout outs to everybody all around the world, across the country, the state of Georgia, every city and mainly the Atlanta area.
Tell me what's really going on.
And I want to give shout outs to, got to give one to my homie. I've been known since childhood, Sam Dover. Happy birthday, man. And may God bless you with plenty, many more. And I want to give a shout out to my boy, Joshua Norwood. Met him in 2002, when I rededicated his granddaddy's church. And you know, like I told y'all before, I ain't had a seizure since then. And want to give a shout out to my homie, Atlanta native Edwin Lyons, Mojo. Happy birthday, man, and may God bless you with many, many more. Marcus Andrews, class 86 at Southwest DeKalb. God bless you. Happy birthday, Sonya Withers. Happy birthday, childhood friend. And everybody, I can't name everybody, but charge it to my heart. God bless you with many, many more.
Yeah.
Now, before I get started too, let me share a little light with you. The weather. How the weather is up here in Burlington, North Carolina. And I'm about to tell you that now. Ooh, Lord have mercy. It's 65 degrees right as we speak in Burlington, North Carolina. No participation. Wind 7 miles per hour, 40% humidity, and the air quality is moderate.
That's what I'm looking for.
Well, it's not good, but it's better than being bad. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hey, mama, how you doing? I see you. I know you don't want to miss it. Hey, I'm glad you connected. So, and thank you for joining in. I'm about to tell y'all what's going on now. I was checking out Netflix Cat Williams stand up. Man, that dude is a mess. He said some sugar honey iced tea that was actually on point. See, one thing I love about old Cat though, he talk major sugar honey iced tea, but he gonna tell it like it is. No jive. And see, he real with it too. I remember in his earlier stand-up shows, and when he was young, in his younger days, when the first time I saw him on Friday After Next, I didn't know he was gonna blow up like that. But Cat Williams, he is a trip. But we all know he done did some crazy shit too. Excuse for saying the word, but hey, it is what it is. Y'all remember he got in a fight with some kids. I said, God damn, he that. I said, they really thought he was a kid. They probably were messing with him. And you know what? Probably tried to warn him, let him know that he don't play with nobody else's kids. He a grown man and they just don't know. Well, you know, I do too, mama. He is a mess. And I enjoy, you know what though? He can have me cracking up. He can say some stuff that I be thinking at times. Like, he'll say something like, man, if you got a whole lot of stress on you, bills, or whatever, smoke you some weed, blow a puff of smoke and let it read. F that sugar honey iced tea. You know what I'm talking about. If you ain't seen it, that's one mama that will have you cracking up. Because in the younger days, he was off the chain. He's still a little bit off the chain, but you know, he's more mature with it now. Now, you know, when you start out one like them hungry stand-up comedians and you just be off the chain, you cracking Jawning in it and everybody just to get a name for yourself. But you got to be careful about that journey too, because shoot, a lot of stuff that can, like I always say, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. But a lot of people take it wrong. They have the wrong perspective about it, and then they get all hot, bothered, irritated and all that good sugar honey iced tea, be ready to fight or whatever. Well, guess what? Like they always say, if you can't take the heat, stay out the damn kitchen. And that is true. Yeah, he talk about, yes, he do, mama. Yes, he do. And it'd be so funny. It's just like, but you know, like I said, there's a lot of those comedians, they try to piss people off just to get on top. And they do. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. Me personally, I'm just gonna let it be known. I'm not gonna get out and I'm not gonna do no stand-up comedy. And I'm not gonna ever go to no comedy club again no more in life. Why? Because one comedian well, he thought he got me. But I think I got the best of him, and proof is in the pudding because I was the one that got kicked out for cracking back at him. But like I told that bouncer, he started it. So, you know, like I said, I'm just gonna tell it like it is now. You know, they say you're not supposed to Jawning the comedian, but shoot. Some people, you know, some people can't handle it. So, and I was one of them, but at least I didn't get them mad at people. I didn't get them mad as they thought. And the reason why I say that too, because I was able to come back to the club, but he just told me I can't be cracking on the. I was told I couldn't crack on the comedian, but and then what was the effed up part about it? The bouncer actually told me, he said, you know what? When you were cracking back on, you more funnier than he was, to be honest with you. And you know, that kind of put a smile on my face and made me feel good about myself when he said that. But I still respected his wishes, though. So, but like I say, what I had said to the comedian, well, I'm gonna tell you what he said to me first. He said, what's your name? You with the bald head. He said, two of y'all jokers over here. He said, once y'all put y'all head together, they come out his ass. And I told him, I said, I know you ain't tripping with that two-faced hair curl on top. I said, I saw the hair roller dropping before you walked out on the stage. And I said, what's your name anyway? He said some Muslim or Arabic name. I said, that sound like something you caught. That sound like something you catch under your feet. He was like, don't be rude with me, man. I'm a Muslim. I said, is that right? He said, yeah, I'm a Muslim. I said, Muslim. I said, well, why don't you go backstage and bring me 2 bean pies and a pork chop sandwich, show. And that's when the bouncer came out there. And he was kicking me out. So I think what really got the bouncer too, when I did my friend Sanford impression. You don't want to start the best with me. I ain't come back up here no more. I heard the joke. And to tell you the truth, why is it killed? I was bringing it up to for real. And when we got outside, and most bouncers, when they kick you out, they literally throw your ass out. Why you doing like that? When we got outside, he just literally busted out laughing. And he was like, you know what I had to do with company policy, right? His own business. He said, don't get, I said, I understand. He said, but to be honest with you, the way you gonna clap back at that dude on stage, he said, you more funnier than you was. I said, you think so? He said, yeah. He said, why don't you try? I said, no, I don't think so. He said, but you can come back there. I said, really? He said, yeah. He said, 2 people one side. I said, what's that, bro? Try not to crack on the committee. I said, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do, man. I said, I'm gonna sit as far as I can from the bed. And I'm gonna be in hiding. And he ain't gonna be able to see me. Sure, he said, that'll work. I said, solid. So, we were cool from there. But for years, he kept trying to get me to do stand-up. But I still wouldn't do it. I told him I'd rather sing on stage than to, get up and he said, oh, you sing? I said, that's what I said. A lot of people told me I could, but hey, I said, I enjoy singing. I'm not gonna say I'm no great singer. I ain't no recording artist or nothing like that. And then when I hear the gospel song, he said, man, why you holding down on me, man? He said, you should have told me that the first time that you could sing. I said, oh, shit. And then I found out he was gonna hit in the church. So found out he was in the choir. But I told him I was in the choir, so we visited each other's churches, yeah. And that was a blessing right there. See, you never know what God got in store for none of us, to be honest with you. He always, especially if it's good, y'all, you feel me knocking. Because you might run into some people that might do you harm, but then that harm will turn then instead of harm, it turned out to be a blessing. And that's a good thing, to be honest with you. Like we always be told, karma is real. Whether it's good or bad, but if it's good, it's really good. But when it's bad, it's hell. And that's on the real for real, y'all. No jive. And y'all know I'm telling the truth now. But I do, like I say, I thank God for a lot of people that I met during my journey and my journey now, because like I tell people, I ran into some crazy in lifetime, but also ran across some good people too as well. In fact, more wonderful and good than bad. For real. And I done met some people that told me I've been a blessing to them. I don't know what I did so spectacular, but hey, I'm glad I'm good for something.
Talk to me, say something.
And that's on the real for real. But a lot of people tell me, they tell me, do what you always told us to do. I said, what's that? Be yourself. I said, yeah. I said, I did say that, right? They said, yes, you did. You always let people know. Just be yourself. They say you gain more respect than hell. You might live. I said, that I know I probably did say that. They say, that sounds like something you would say. I say, yeah, I say the real sugar and iced tea, no jive. And that's on the real, because like I say, it's a wonderful thing to stay obedient. Especially, now I ain't talking about the man now. I'm talking about, y'all already know, the Lord. Hold on. Let me see what my mama just said. Oh, you like that background too? Well, I didn't like that. Mom, I didn't like that for a reason. For real. Ain't got nothing. Wait a minute. Oh, you want to see that? See it? Wait a minute. I just wanted to make sure you saw it now. One more again. Yeah, that's how I got it, Mom. Yeah, but hey, it's more than that to where it's coming from. And that's on the real. I got another one. When I do my 715 show, I got another one I'm gonna design for the background for the 715 show. So be ready, be waiting on it. And look, I ain't gonna tell you what it is, just be ready when you see the background on the 715 show. Hopefully you don't be asleep by then, because I know you're there. But if you do be asleep, oh well, hey, shoot, you can do that. You can do that. Like I say, you can always watch the replay, Mom. You know it. Hey, sometimes the reheated version is better than the original version. Think about that.
Yeah.
But look here, I'm about to shut it down. Shut it down. But I want to thank everybody who took the time to tune in, view, check out, and watch Stargell's World with me, the Bonafide G certified true Atlanta, Georgia born, coming to you straight out of Burlington, North Carolina. Not afraid to yell I was real, nor speak what I feel. Carlos Stargell, the last. Because after they made me, they brought them out. Yeah, every show I do. Yeah, make it more interesting. You feel me? You feel me? Not gonna let me in. Oh, those who haven't subscribed, please be so kind to hit that like and subscription bell. And I really would appreciate it. I appreciate y'all too. And guests are welcome too. So if you like, you can join in when I'm like, oh yeah, if you got Zoom, just hit me up on there. I'd be glad to have you. Look, I'll be on there as well. Y'all know that. Or you can just comment on the live chat. And that what makes you feel comfortable. I respect that. And I will be back 7:15 tonight, Eastern Daylight Standard Time. So until then,
See ya.
and I ain't trying to be ya.
No one can do.